Agents, BJ here again, and here we are on Twitter. And guys, even if this is your first time ever downloading and using Twitter, this is day one on Twitter for you, this works. So start off with a nice deep breath. Now, Twitter has a search bar just like the Facebook search bar I was showing you how to use in a previous video. And this search bar is actually where it all began for me, because when I was a broke 19-year-old, I was able to have more time than money on my hands. And I was able to dive into Twitter because I loved hearing myself talk, and I thought that my opinion should be shared with the world. And I thought that that's how Twitter worked at the time, and it's not. And maybe it did work at the time that way, and I kind of manipulated it for my own need and created a new culture on Twitter. But this is how Twitter works for me and how it works for everybody who follows my processes. And I think you'll find, as you'll agree with me, that's much more productive business-wise to run Twitter this direction, because you can literally go into the marketplace, find people who are tweeting about having a problem that your product or service goes ahead and provides the solution for. And you can find them, as you see here, by the dozens, by the hundreds, by the thousands per different tweeter, different tweet keyword, different Twitter listing, whatever you want to call it. And you can find them literally talking about having the problem that you're going to introduce them to the solution for. And here we have reverse engineered that mentality, and we've gone ahead and typed in Mind Capital, because probably odds are the people who are saying the phrase Mind Capital on Twitter right now are Mind Capital affiliates. And more so, as I pointed out in previous videos, they're the type of affiliates who are just posting whatever, talking out into the universe about their business, hoping that somebody's listening, even though they don't know how to go find the somebodies yet, and that they're going to reply ready to buy, which we're going to reply ready to show them the better way. So you can literally, there's not much more to this method. It's exact, and it's the way that I just described it. As you can see here, my list doesn't stop. We're finally within a day. All of these people tweeted just that phrase with the quotation marks on it within the day. Obviously, if I use different keywords, if I use different Mind Capital leaders, if I use different phrases, or the MC exchange, or if I use the coin itself, I would get different search results, which means even more people who are in Mind Capital talking about those other elements of Mind Capital. So you could expand who you talk to every single day exponentially by grabbing the phrases, grabbing the results, grabbing the hashtags, grabbing the cool little things that they have, grabbing the names of the products and the services of all of the companies that we promote, and using them, plugging them in as Twitter keywords, so that you can turn around and do a tweet drive and drive them to the video that, once again, I do the selling and telling for you on, so that you don't have to worry about doing the selling and telling. So this is how simple it is to come in and dominate a market, come in and dominate a entire industry, if you will. And we're going to take over with these marketing methods, because you're already doing the as you see, new tweets are even coming in as I'm talking about this. But as you see, the wheels in your head are already turning. You're seeing that you very exponentially could, in your free time, or even from your phone. Yes, I'm recording this from my iPhone. You could copy and paste some messages to some of these affiliates who don't know what they're doing and they're lost in their business. And you could provide them a solution and send them away to where they are getting interaction on their posts. They're getting people signing up in their team. They're having results and stories that are worth being told, even though they're still able to use our marketing system and tell our story. So it'll always be limitless for them. It'll always be next level for them. So you're providing a solution, and it's something that you can do. This is so simple. This is a Twitter account that's day one, if you will. There's nothing to this. You don't have to have even one follower, but let alone the thousands or millions of followers that people talk about. You can go find people, and even more tweets are coming in as I'm putting this out there, but you can find people that are literally talking about this and have been talking about this and are interacting about this in every direction and every element, no matter how many different keywords you plug in and introduce them to the marketing system. And then combine that with what I taught you about on Facebook and the other videos that we have plugged in for showing you how to get simple leads or quick leads or effective lead generation strategies that continuously work day in and day out. You can easily plug in and put in 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, an hour or two a day if you want to really build a solid business, and you can see some major results with the plan that we have in place with you.